January 6th House Select Committee will be holding a surprise hearing today. The panel announced the last-minute hearing yesterday after saying last week that the next hearing would not be held until July. So CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane is joining us from Capitol Hill following this investigation. Scott, thanks for joining us. So this is quite a surprise. They said that they had new evidence. What is the significance of this last-minute hearing?
Hey, Anne-Marie, good morning. The committee has said their work is fluid and that schedules can change, and we're starting to believe them as they move hearings around, move the goalposts, and then scramble to schedule a last-minute hearing later today. The significance is the witness, Cassidy Hutchinson. We've learned Hutchinson is going to be the person appearing before this committee today. She was a top aide to former President Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows. And according to committee court filings reviewed by CBS News, she was in the room for some key meetings in those key days before January 6th. We know from those court filings the committee, in its deposition behind closed doors with Hutchinson, was asked about Republican members of Congress when they sat in on meetings in the days before January 6th. In this excerpt they played at a recent hearing, Hutchinson is heard telling the committee in her deposition that Republican members of Congress were seeking, in some cases, pardons after January 6th. It's clear this committee has more it wants to hear and present from Cassidy Hutchinson, and it's noteworthy for any number of reasons, Anne-Marie, not the least of which is they've already had an audience with her. They've already spoken with her at length. Seems there's now more to reveal.
So that's going to be sort of my follow-up question. We've seen snippets of what she had to say. It's clear that she was very open and answered directly, wasn't evasive, and almost at times, if I recall, like some of the video we saw of her, almost through her facial expressions, you could see things that she was saying without saying the words, if you get my drift, Scott. So then why have her in person live? Why do they need her to do this when they clearly have plenty already on tape?
Well, there's two reasons, likely. First of all, this committee has said they're still doing intake. They're still getting new evidence, processing it, synthesizing it, and writing it. So there may be new evidence to ask her about. But also, these public hearings serve a dual purpose. Yes, the committee is still investigating and taking testimony, but really, they are presenting and disseminating their case in that testimony to America. So the committee, it would seem, wants America to hear from Cassidy Hutchinson, even though they've already heard at length from Cassidy Hutchinson. This is going to be broadcast across the country. It's going to be streamed and disseminated all across the country and the world. And the committee is giving Cassidy Hutchinson quite an audience.
Yeah, that is certainly the case. Let me ask you about something else. We've learned that federal agents seized the cell phone of conservative lawyer and Trump ally John Eastman last week. I mean, he's not just a Trump ally. He was basically sort of the mastermind behind the various schemes to attempt to overthrow the election. This information comes after news about agents searching former DOJ official Jeffrey Clark's home. So what does this say about the criminal inquiries that are going on right now?
Yeah, Anne-Marie, those are two obscure names, but two big players in this investigation, Jeffrey Clark and John Eastman. According to what we've pieced together from the court filings and from our federal sources with the Justice Department, those searches were happening almost at the same time last week. John Eastman, that California attorney, that college professor who got the ear of President Trump in the 11th hour and was advising Mike Pence to block the certification of the electoral votes January 6th. It was Eastman who filed in federal court in New Mexico seeking to block this search warrant that was executed on him at a restaurant in New Mexico last week for his cell phone. So Eastman, through his court filing, revealed that his phone had been seized by federal agents. As for Jeffrey Clark, the Justice Department says it was searching Clark's home last week. On the same day, Clark was that Justice Department figure. There were talks about maybe becoming the acting attorney general in the final days of the Trump presidency. So now the Justice Department has equity in John Eastman and Jeffrey Clark, two figures in the committee investigation. Those are names we're going to hear a lot more of in the coming weeks as this committee continues its work.
All right, Scott MacFarlane, thank you very much, Scott.